everyone, and welcome to the second Leadership Summit of IIMRaipur. So I'm Anurag Mittal from Media and Public Relations Cell IIMRaipur, and today we are privileged to have with us Mr. P Singh, Advisor Organization Development for Patanjali. Pleased to have you with us here, sir. So Patanjali as a company has experienced exponential growth. So what are the key factors do you think are responsible for such a tremendous growth rate over the few years?
I think I shared very briefly when I was making my presentation that unlike other companies first of all come out with a product or a service and then they search for their customers and they go around and they create marketing campaign or whatever, and through that they share, sell, dish out their products and services. So in the conventional model, it is first of all, of course, knowing the customer, but knowing the customer, product, services, going to the market, selling it or servicing it. In case of Patanjali, it is other way around. In case of Patanjali, Patanjali's story started almost 25 years back, more than 20, sometime in early 90s, when Swami Ramdev used to go around and conduct yoga shivir. So through his yoga shivir, and that time there was no Patanjali. It was only yoga shivir. So he went around different part of country and his mission was to bring back yoga, which is our old science, to public and ensure that physical wellness, mental wellness of common Indian citizen is made available through yoga. So these shivers were conducted across India, in small towns, Rewari, Palwal and whatnot. And he used to charge very little, and 100 rupee, 50 rupee. And when people went there, they experienced yoga and they found that they were becoming better. At a very small cost, they found that they were regaining health, they were regaining happiness, they were gaining energy back, their listless life was now a little bit energetic. So, in the process, a relationship with Swami and common Indians was established. A relationship of trust. At that point of time, Ramdev was not selling anything. There was no product. There was an emotion, there was a yoga, and it was benefiting common person. Later on, they were also simultaneously into Ayurvedic medicine, which was happening, but it was a very local level, like this kind of a room, so they used to make something. But they found that they had created this faith, trust, and they felt that it is their responsibility that these medicines should be now made available to Indian people. So that's how Patanjali Ayurved came into picture about this part. So unlike other organizations, it is a reverse journey. And that is why Patanjali is disruptive organization, it is not a routine organization. It doesn't follow any model which Harvard Business Review or any Institute of Management and teaches you. It has its own model.
So as you said, like Baba Ramdev kind of rejuvenated yoga into the minds of the people, and that health focus is somehow now related to Ayurvedic offerings that are being offered through its products. Not necessarily medicines, but other things like shampoos and eatables and everything. So that is a sort of trend that we see in preferences of customers that these days they are wanting to go for Ayurvedic products. But do you think this preference for Ayurveda will sustain in the long term for people?
I will not be hazarding any guess. I will not get into that. I will say this much, that a customer will be your customer as long as he or she believes that what you are offering is good for me.
Okay.
Whether it is the Ayurvedic product or allopathic product, whether it is the IT, whether it is anything. It is not a question of Ayurveda. It is a question of any product or service, how long it will be bought, consumed, sold. Well, the answer is that as long as customer feels that he is being treated fairly, he is getting value for money, he is getting something which is good for him, which is good for his family, which is good for his environment, water, forest, reservoir, air. So today's customer is slowly becoming aware that any product which he is using, whether it is also anyway negatively impacting the environmental ecosystem. So as long as it's taken care of by any producer of goods and services, customers will buy. It's not important whether it is allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, pharmaceutical, airline, Indigo, anything. I will fly Indigo as long as I find value for money. The day I feel that there is somebody else who is giving me value for money, which is safer, which is economical, I get better food, I will go there.
So as you mentioned, like customers are becoming more aware regarding their environmental issues or health issues, and where Patanjali comes in. So basically other competitors are also offering products in the same domain, and as you mentioned, the approach is a little different. Though their approach is a little different in terms of how they approach to deliver a product. They first create try to know what consumer wants, and they try to create, which is different from Patanjali's journey as to they were first into health and then into Ayurvedic medicine, and they thought people should have it. So where do you think competitors like Dabur and Himalaya compete with their Ayurvedic offerings and organic offerings when compared to Patanjali, and how will they affect Patanjali's market share in the future?
You see, organizations like Dabur or Hindustan Lever or whoever, they are smart players.
Right.
They are smart players. I will never undermine them. They are very smart players. So they are getting into this because they are kind of leveraging the ambience created by Patanjali. I mean, Patanjali has succeeded in creating an awareness around natural products or
and market space basically.
So that space has been lightened. It has been lighted up. It ignited, So there is the energy in that space. And Dabur and Hindustan Lever and all those people are aware. They are watching. They are brilliant guys. So they are using this opportunity. Let's not talk about Patanjali or Hindustan Lever or Dabur. Let us ask, does it help Indian consumers?
Yes.
So as long as there is a buzz around Ayurvedic products, if Indian consumer is getting a world-class product, good product, better product, as long as his health is better, as long as environment is better, how does it matter? After all, Dabur is also Indian. Imani is also Indian. Hindustan Lever, for all you say, is Hindustan. There is Hindustan in Hindustan.
Correct. Also, as you said, that the main motive is not profits for Patanjali, it's more of charity. So thank you so much for your time, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank you.